Hello and welcome to another Doctor Who collection update. Today is a very special collection update in the sense that I will be unboxing this massive box from Big Finish, but this isn't the only box I'm going to be unboxing, but this is the main event. There will be two more packages before we go on to this, so this is the main attraction. Now I thought I did a massive Big Finish Bonanza video a couple of years ago, back in like the start of 2016, and I thought that was a bonanza, but this is the gigantic bonanza because there are 26 audios with inside this package, because Big Finish had a warehouse clearance and the CDs were for £1, and when CDs are for £1 from Big Finish, you're naturally going to jump at it. So without further ado, let's begin this unboxing. Right, before we go on to the absolute massive Big Finish Bonanza box, we have these two boxes. So which box should I go for first? I think we'll go for this one. So if we open this up. Now one of these boxes is from the Big Finish warehouse clearance, which I ordered separately. So if we just open this up, and the other's a recent release. So if we just undo that, like so, there we go. And we fold that out, and this is the warehouse sale one. So if we just take these ones out, we have Vortex, which is forever protecting your CDs. There we have the Diary of River Song there, and Blake 7. Yeah, a bit right. So here are the CDs. So first off, we have the I Davros series. We have the first one, Innocence. I've heard a lot of good things about the I Davros series, and this was kind of a spur of the moment thing. This wasn't part of my original Big Finish order. What I did, it was kind of about 7 o'clock. I was like, you know what, I'll buy Davros, the I Davros series as well. So I managed to get the first story, because now these stories are completely out of print. Well, Innocence is still in print, I believe. We have Corruption, which is the third story. Yeah, and we have number 4, Guilt, the final story, which leads right up until the events of Genesis of the Daleks. And the final one, oh, we've got Innocence again. I must have ordered that twice. For £1, you can't argue. So yeah, 2 Innocence copies there. You may be wondering, where's the second one? I had to go on eBay to get this, because the time I got around to ordering this was out of print, and plus when I originally bought my massive order, this wasn't part of the sale. So I managed to find Purity on eBay, brand new, for £8 I think. So yeah, very good price. So now I have the complete I Davros series. So if we just get them all in order, that'd be nice. So here we have the I Davros series range complete. There we have all 4 stories: Innocence, Purity, Corruption and Guilt. So that's very nice to say that I've completed a Big Finish range, a very small range, charting different aspects throughout Davros's life. So Innocence is about his childhood. I think this is when he's starting to get into wants to get into the Science Brigade, sort of become one of the Supremos, I think. And then Corruption, I'm not exactly sure what happens in Corruption, because I haven't really done much research, and I believe that Guilt leads right up until the event of Genesis of the Daleks, or the first prototype of the Daleks. I think it was like the Mark 1 travel machine, or Mark 3. So yeah, let's go on to the final box of the day. So this box is a recent release, so if we just open this up, come on, there we are, and it is the Diary of River Song Series 3. Now this has probably surprised quite a few of you, because I haven't got the spin-off before, and I have listened to all 4 stories within this, and I don't know what made me get this release. I mean, Big Finish did a little teaser on the podcast, like the first 15 minutes of the first story, Lady in the Lake, and that was by Nev Fountain, and Nev Fountain is one of the cleverest and most funniest writers Big Finish have, and it's just a shame they don't use him that often, because he's absolutely wonderful. And when I listened to that, I was just like, was that really 15 minutes gone? And I was just absolutely engrossed within that story. I was like, okay, I've got to get the box set. And plus, it's the 5th Doctor, who is my favourite main range Doctor. You know, I just absolutely love the 5th Doctor. Ever since the Peterloo Massacre, I've just become a massive 5th Doctor fan. And plus, this links into Series 6 with Madame Kravarian, which is quite nice that Big Finish is sort of filling in the gaps of that, sort of making her character a bit more threatening, a bit more of a maniacal maniac, which is quite nice. So we have the 4 stories there. We have Lady in the Lake, Requiem for the Doctor, My Dinner with Andrew, and the Furies. Yeah, I am going to review this just to add a bit of variety of content, to show that I am looking into spin-offs, because that's one thing I want to do on the channel. I want to look at different aspects of Big Finish, you know, not just looking at Doctor Who stuff. I want to look at, you know, various other bits of Big Finish stuff. So looking back at Big Finish's back catalogue of spin-offs and looking at some of the future releases. And no, I'm not reviewing New Earth. New Earth, I just think looks really bland. I listened to the trailer, I was just like, my god, this sounds terrible. So New Earth, I am not reviewing and I'm not getting. Yeah, so this was very much the why not buy. I had like 20 quid spare. I was like, why not buy the Diary of River Song Series 3? And apparently this is the best series. I'm not going to say my thoughts on the stories because I'll leave that for the review, but I will say this, I did enjoy this release, which is quite surprising. So yeah, that's today's unboxing, the Diary of River Song Series 3, and we have the Davros series. Not a bad day. Now we've just got to wait for the big box full of
Right
Big
then,
Finish.
let's begin the unboxing. So cue the unboxing music. Okay, so we've unboxed that and we've got a lovely box. It says the 4th Doctor. Yeah, it just says the 4th Doctor. There you go. Some sort of Big Finish production thing there. So if we just open this up and we'll have the lovely CDs. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, hello. That is great. Oh, and we've got a couple of Vortex. Oh no, we've just got the one Vortex. I thought they would have thrown in an extra one, but there we go. Wow, that's exciting. So yeah, let me show you what's inside.
Okay then,
this
so here is the
box.
box. So this sale worked as first come first serve. So the earlier you were, the more likely you were to get some of the product, because in the late afternoon some of these audios went out of print. So yeah, some of these, well, 2 of the stories I had to order off eBay, like Purity, but I'll show you the other one when I get to it. So, so we just remove this little bit of bubble wrap. I managed to get the Sarah Jane series, and we have Sarah Jane Comeback. Now this is out of print. You cannot get this from Big Finish because there's not even a download option, because obviously legal reasons, whether it's to do with the writer. I think it's by Terrence Dix. So that should be interesting. So yeah, first Sarah Jane audio, and the first series is going to be quite a mixed bag. I think the second series is a bit more popular because it's done by one writer, so I think he knew where he was taking the series. So yeah, second story we have the Teo Connection, which yeah, very interesting. This one again is out of print. I think only 3 or 2 audios of the Sarah Jane series are left. We have Test of Nerve. Yeah, I really like the design for these audios. So yeah, there's the back for them. Yeah, very nice little spines as well. So yeah, very nice to have that. Then we have the 4th series from that. We have Ghost Town, which I'm quite excited to listen to. Sounds like a very interesting one. Yeah, they're about 70 to 65 minutes long, which is quite a nice length. So yeah, it'll be quite interesting because I think these are probably more sort of adult Sarah Jane adventures. So yeah, this will be quite nice. And then we have Mirror Signal Maneuver, which I think is probably going to be my least favourite of the series because it just doesn't appeal to me. I haven't listened to any of the trailers for the Sarah Jane stuff because I just want to go in blind, and I think that's been a bit more exciting not knowing much about the series. So yeah, that's the Sarah Jane series. Right, so moving on from the Sarah Jane adventures, we have Dalek Empire. We have series 2, chapter 1. I've just started listening to Dalek Empire. And I'm really enjoying it, and I'm hoping, I mean this might be a bit of an exclusive, but I'm hoping to bring back Big Finish fans. And if you don't know what Big Finish fans is, it was a live hangout I would do with a load of people, talking about Big Finish, talking about sort of certain things, and we're on about doing a Dalek Empire and Davros hangout. So keep your eyes peeled for that because that'll be coming very soon, fingers crossed. So yeah, you've heard it here first, Big Finish fans is gonna return. So yeah, that's exciting. So this is one I had to order off eBay. Dalek War Chapter 2. This CD just vanished off the face of the earth. Now this wasn't part of Big Finish's sale.
You had to get this for like £5 off Big Finish website, but I was like, I'm not going to pay a fiver for that. And you know, it wasn't on offer, and the time I sort of contemplated getting it, it was out of print. So I was like, okay, let's go on eBay, and I managed to find it. And ever since, this CD has vanished off the face of the earth. So right now, this is probably one of the rarest audios at current moment in time. It might be quite cheap at the time you're watching this. So we have Dalek War Chapter 3, so another Series 2 one. And the final story from Chapter 4 from Series 2 is Chapter 4 Dalek War. So yeah, very nice. Then we have Series 3. Now Series 3 is probably exciting for most Big Finish fans because a certain Doctor appears within it. Not an actual Doctor, but David Tennant's in it. Like I said, he appears in a lot of early Big Finish stuff like Sympathy for the Devil, Medicinal Purposes, you know, the Unit stuff, and Dalek Empire. So yeah, so we have Dalek Empire Series 3 Chapter 1 Exterminators there. That one again, that's gone out of print. And then we have Chapter 2 The Healers, and that's got David Tennant on the cover there, as you can see, very young David Tennant. Yeah, Chapter 2 The Healers, that again is out of print. And I think the rest of these are in print, I think. I might be wrong. We have Survivors there. Chapter 4 The Demons, which I think is the greatest title for a Dalek story, The Demons. Yeah, that's just sums up the Daleks, really cheeky little demons. And then we have The Warriors, very good title again. And then we have The Future. Yeah, very nice. And there's sort of the back design there for them. So the next audios within here, we have Sarah Jane Series 2, huzzah! So yeah, the more popular of the series. So we have Dreamland, which I really like. I think this is the last story of the series, I think. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, not sure if this series ends on a cliffhanger. So I believe that there were plans to do more Sarah Jane audios, but obviously the Sarah Jane Adventures meant that Big Finish couldn't use Sarah Jane. I think that's how the story goes. So then we have Fatal Consequences there, which is very nice, and it's quite nice to see the old Doctor Who logo, the TV movie logo there. So that's very nice. We have Buried Secrets, which sounds absolutely fantastic. So yeah, and then this is probably my most anticipated story from the series, and that is Snowblind. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, Snowblind. I remember seeing the Sarah Jane audios advertised in Doctor Who magazine back in like 2006, I think it was. I'm just wondering what it was, because that was my first sort of exposure to Big Finish in Doctor Who magazine. So yeah, the final 4 audios within here are Dalek Empire Series 4. So I've managed to complete the Dalek Empire series, so I've got all 4 series, and there are rumours going around that Dalek Empire Series 5 is going to happen. Don't know when, but it'd be nice to think that it will happen. So we have Dalek Empire the Fearless. As you can see, it's got Noel Clarke on the cover, which is very nice. Then we have Part 2. We've got Maureen O'Brien on there, so yeah, very nice. I don't think she's playing Vicky at all within this. And then we have The Fearless there, which is a very nice sort of action-packed cover. And then we have Dalek Empire The Fearless. Again, I think they're both called The Fearless, yeah. Oh yeah, they're all called The Fearless. That's me being stupid. So we have Part 4 of The Fearless there, which is a very nice cover. I really do like that with the 60s Dalek Emperor. They're very nice with the red background. Yeah, very nice. I like that. So those are the giant audios. So here we have the spin-off area for my Big Finish collection, and I have to say it looks absolutely marvellous. We've got the lovely Jago and Lightfoot, which is my favourite spin-off. It's some of the best Big Finish stuff you can get. Just listen to Jago and Lightfoot. It's just magical and just really heartwarming spin-off, really, I find. Then we have Unit Assembled, which I didn't really like. We've got the New Adventures of Bernie Summerfield, which just gets better and better each box set. We have the Diary of River Song Series 3, which the review should be out very soon for that. We have the Cyberman series, which I have overviewed, and I absolutely love that series. We've got Cyberman 2, one of the rarest Big Finish items you can have in your collection. Then we move on to the newer elements of the collection. Dalek Empire Series 1 I've had for 2 years, but all this is relatively new. So if we just quickly zoom in so you can see them all together, and I have to say it looks absolutely wonderful all together. So we've got Davros, Dalek Empire and Sarah Jane. So if we just zoom out just for a little bit so you can see them all. There we go, there they are. Yeah, they certainly stand out, especially Series 2 of Dalek Empire, very vibrant. And it's quite nice because I think that each design kind of represents a different phase for the Dalek Empire series, which is quite nice. That's the way I'm looking into it. I mean, Series 4 is not that vibrant compared to the others because the text is quite small, so it doesn't seem as striking, as bold. The Sarah Jane Smith sort of audios, they seem to be quite subtle, but look rather nice. And I think once I finish recording this, I'm going to listen to Sarah Jane Smith come back. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. Hope you have enjoyed it, and yeah, hopefully Big Finish do another sale like this, because you can't go wrong with audios for £1. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and yeah, I'm off to listen to Come Back, Sarah Jane Smith style. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video, whatever that'll be. So thank you very much, and goodbye.